Hi everybody, Isla here. Today I am going to review the first ever G4 episode, Friendship is Magic Part 1. I want to start reviewing pony episodes like I did with the G5 movie. This might not go on forever though. I am trying to redo all the videos for FIM month. Since October was meant to be just G4, I would not review the Pony Life episodes. So I'm only going to review the first 21 episodes of G4 before I review the Pony Life episodes. Just a heads up. So we begin with Princess Celestia giving us exposition. Sorry, can't talk today. So we begin with Princess Celestia giving us exposition. That's better. It's setting up the stage, basically. And we also find that the main character, Twilight Sparkle, is reading the book that contains the story. The story speaks of a pony named Nightmare Moon and relics called the Elements of Harmony. Two things that are definitely not going to be important to this story. Then the theme gets played for the first time, a theme that will never leave anyone's heads, even the non-fan and non-brony heads. Then we get to see some of Twilight's social skills. You know, with shyness like that, I am surprised she was able to make friends in the first place. And it is actually very subtle foreshadowing for one of the season 5 episodes. So we see Twilight's home in Canterlot and we get introduced to Spike the Dragon. Based on his first impression, it doesn't seem like he gets treated very well from Twilight, until we see more of him later in the series. And we also get some more foreshadowing of Season 5, with Spike's present for Moondancer. So we get more of Twilight not treating Spike well, which is sort of supposed to be comic relief, I guess? I don't know. And we learn more about the Mare on the Moon, well, Nightmare Moon. It turns out that she will return in a couple of days and bring on eternal night. So Twilight, or really Spike, writes a letter to Princess Celestia about this prophecy. And though Celestia believes her, she thinks she's overstudying a bit. For she's on a break, of course. So she sends Twilight and Spike to the town of Ponyville to check on the preparations for the Summer Sun celebration. And, of course, mainly to make friends. It's nice that Celestia cares for Twilight like this. She's kind of like a mother to Twilight. One thing I noticed is that Celestia seems underrated, while Luna seems overrated. Sorry if that angers some of you, but it's true. I mean, look here. She wanted Twilight to make friends. From what I've seen in shows and movies, and even in real life, that having friends can be great in life, and that you shouldn't just live your life alone studying. Though good things can happen out of just studying, it can also be good to have friends. Remember what Twilight said in the Cutie Map Part 2? She stated, "I've studied magic for years too, but what I didn't know then was that studying could only take me so far." So friendship can help you reach farther. But of course you should also study. It's important. Studying's important too, you know. Just don't overdo it to the point where it's not healthy. Anyway, Celestia is also providing Twilight with all of the things she needs to stop Nightmare Moon. That's nice. A good teacher would do that. And hey, Twilight doesn't want the prophecy to come true. So by making friends, she's doing just that. So she and Spike land in Ponyville, and they have an interesting encounter with Pinkie Pie. And it's actually quite funny when Twilight says, "Well, that was interesting, alright." I think I can say a lot of us, including myself, are with her on that one. So we get introduced to the background pony, at least I feel like, most underrated of the main 6, Applejack. The country girl of the group, definitely a very welcoming pony. She's in charge of the food for the celebration. Oh, it's not like she's going to be important or anything. So she dumps exposition on us with the names of all of the ponies in her family, with only 3 of them, Apple Bloom, Big Macintosh, and Granny Smith, as the recurring characters. And that's not even all the ponies in the Apple family, according to the information we got in the Apple family reunion, which is saying something. I've seen big families before, so not wanting to disappoint the Apple family, which I guess shows some progress for Twilight, to me at least, Twilight samples all of their food. I can respect Twilight for not wanting to eat all those treats. it can make you sick. And it did seem like she got sick. And then she gets better when Rainbow Dash, the tomboy, and another character who will also not be important for anything, flies into her and makes her dirty. And cleaning and drying her results in a poofy Pinkie Pie-like mane. This is, one, funny, and I'm with Dash and Spike when they are laughing. It is also better than her original mane style. You know, I wonder how she got all that hair. She clearly had a lot less before. Dash's rainbow must have given her more hair than before. So Dash has hopes of becoming a Wonderbolt. A Pegasus that can clear the skies in 10 seconds flat has a good chance of getting in. Oh, hey, and guess what? That happened. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, got spaced out. Also, it is pretty darn convenient that the skies have had a lot of clouds, so she can pull that off. Spike is right. Dashy is amazing. She is my favorite character of the main six, after all. So we see another totally not important character, Rarity the Fashionista. Wait, what about Twilight? I'll say she's the bookworm. I would say the book horse, but you wouldn't call a human who likes to read a book horse, right? Anyway, so yeah, Spikes ends up growing a crush on Rarity, which is cute, funny, and interesting. He is a baby. And a dragon falling for a pony? I wonder how that works. Well, I guess that's how his pheromones work. So Rarity gives Twilight a makeover. I like how Spike's tail is like a propeller. That's funny and cute. And I would have to say my favorite main style Rarity tested on Twi is the third one. It's also convenient that Rarity gave Twilight the same main style as she had at the start of the episode. It seems Rarity likes Twilight. Oh, no, not like that. As friends, that's what I. You know what? Let's just move on to the next scene. Twilight and Spike meet Fluttershy, the shy one. She's also not going to be important. Twilight scares away the birds. Flutters is, of course, quiet to her. But when Spike comes, Fluttershy's on and scares all the birds away. She becomes the chatterbox, which is also funny. She talks to Spike on the way to Twilight's Airbnb. Of course, Twilight shuts her out. It is amazing that Spike was able to tell his life story to Fluttershy in, 10 minutes? And how long has he been alive? Like, 10 years? Whatever. So Twilight and Spike enter the Airbnb and find a party. Yeah, I would be ticked off if I found a party in my house. I would need the time to mentally prepare, so we get introduced with the pony with ADHD, Pinkie Pie. Definitely also not important. Pinkie gives exposition, which gives Pinkie character. So while she talks about why she gasped and ran out of the screen, and Twilight drinks her hot sauce, we get this. Something that's totally, completely, 100% not going to cause an uproar in a fandom that revolves around pastelic wines. So, yeah. Twilight's ticked, which goes on to the night. She thinks the ponies in the town are crazy. Yeah, breaking into someone's Airbnb to throw them a party is kinda crazy. Oh, and it's the night that Nightmare Moon will escape. So Twilight comes to the Summer Sun celebration. I wonder if it is like the Equestria Games, where the Summer Sun celebration changes its location every year. Or it could be more convenience. Or Celestia had planned to have the celebration in Ponyville, so Twilight and her friends could meet her soon-to-be friends so they can go to the Everfree Forest and get the Elements of Harmony to defeat Nightmare Moon, which just so happens to be next to Ponyville. Celestia, you are too smart. Well, instead of Celestia showing up to raise the sun, we get a Love Ellen and Nightmare Moon to make the night last forever. And then, to be continued. Yep, that was it. It was nice that we got some lore on this episode. In the new movie, we didn't get any background information on how Equestria got to where it is. This episode did do that though, which is nice. It had its funny parts and its parts with convenience, but overall this was a great opening for the show. At least right now. I still have part 2 to review, but we'll see what I think of part 2. Well, bye kids!